Yo, what's good? It's your favorite YouTuber, finally back, Monkex. And today we're gonna be doing another tier list. As a matter of fact, it might be the first tier list. But from my POV, it's not the first. Ah, shit. Alright, today's tier list. Today we have a tier list. A cheeky fun fact about me. I'm a post-NL ex-employee. So today I will be ranking the different letterboxes. And you might be thinking to yourself, like, what is this, bro? What does this really matter? But the more you think about it, the more you deep it, is if you're building a house, what letterbox you're getting shows a lot about you. So like there's definitely some importance to that. And from my experience, there's definitely grading. There's like gaps of grades. Dude, things get bloody. Like you're pouring your blood, sweat, and tears into it. At the end of the day, you want to end up putting the letters in the right letterbox. So we have 10 different letterboxes right now. It was low-key a bit of a pickle finding all of them. Like it would have been easier if I actually pulled up to the places and took a picture. Cause Google was like, there's some rogue ones, bro. There's some crazy ones that's like a one-off custom one. Some addresses I low-key never could find, so I didn't deliver it to those. But some addresses just dead ass didn't exist. But we're gonna start with the first letterbox. Oh my bro. Okay, that's fine. I forgot to record. I forgot to record my screen, but it's only the screen. Okay. Alright. Lactose free too. Holy. Alright. The first letterbox we're gonna look at it's the corporate one. It's what the big businesses have. I know there's like oh yeah, also my microphone, it's fully cooked. So I might hold it like I'm spitting bars here. The thing with this one is to open it, you gotta use your fingers, right? And it's hella annoying, especially when the ledges are sharp, and you know they could even get rusty and whatnot. So just the fact you're gonna use most likely your index to open it to slide the letters in, I think this goes to B. Also, I didn't really go over the rankings, what we have, but it's pretty fucking simple. Oh, something else fell off. That I don't know how I noticed it maybe. What? No, is my microphone working? 9. The rankings that we have: S, A, B, C, made me quit because I did quit. Not because of none of these specifically. Lucky some close, but my boss was just a dickhead. But the funny thing is, I was hired by a third party, not personnel, and that third party didn't know I quit for like a couple of months. So I could have rinsed them and just kept putting hours into the app because they didn't know. The next one, oh bro, the next one is a complete Amsterdam classic, bro. These are everywhere, bro. This is a classic, especially with the sticker, the ne. Just absolute classic. Every house used to have this. Um, where would I put it? Where would I put it? Similar thing with this one. Most of the time, you gotta use your finger to open it. However, if the scenario is just right and you have the right skills, aka if you have a magazine, so something hard that doesn't bend, you can use the edge of that to lift it up and slide it in. So I think for that reason, um, it's gonna go up one higher. Put it to an 8. Now, obviously, the one big variable, I haven't really talked variables yet. Like, that's probably one of the things that I should have. But one of the variables that breaks or makes a letterbox is the stiffness of the string. The string is, what keeps it closed, and when you open it, is you have that opposing force to your finger. And the newer the letterbox has been set up, the strings are way stronger. They snap and they chip away at like either your sides of the fingers or even your nail. So that's one of the variables. But if even in this picture you can see like that's one of the old ones. So like this would put a smile on my face if I seen this on an apartment. Yeah, this is a different design. In this design, you push the nail in instead of opening inside. It depends on what house you're receiving. If it's on letters, then it's impossible to push through so you use your finger and then make. Sometimes you basically back with the thing just on it. So that's why it's magazine. Another thing to point out, in a lot of these, and also this one in the picture, you might not be able to see it, but because I have a good eye, I can right away. It's not A4 width size. So if you have a magazine, which obviously a lot of houses do, you gotta fold it. You gotta fold it so it's half the width. And if you have enough, like looking at this, looking 2 or 3 magazines, it doesn't fit all at once. So you have to go like magazine at once, because give or take, magazine is for 40, 50 pages, maybe like 7 millimeters, half that, so that doubles it, 1.5 centimeters. Yeah, so you're gonna have to put that like one at a time. So I think because of that reason, and for some reason, these tend to be very stiff with their strings. So I'm not a fan of them. Putting to C, but not all the way at the bottom. So that's I. Ooh, the next one is a classic. Now, for this one, I couldn't find, there's like a particular image in mind that I had for these, and I couldn't find it. Now I didn't want to go to that one house. So I got this 3D render, and this is similar to what it looks like. This is basically what the rich folks have. Straight outside of their house, they have like a usually big gravel path for like their car, so like white rock path. And just outside of that, they would have this little hut, and very chill, very chill. Usually, this would be fully opened. Yeah, it doesn't have any doors, any trap doors whatsoever. So you just throw it in low key. Finding the letterbox when you're in a new neighborhood and you don't know where the letterboxes are is actually annoying as a schnitzel. So this has to be an easy S. Like it might not get better than this. Next one. I gotta zoom in on that myself. All right. Okay, okay, yeah. This is a bit of a rogue one, bit of a rare one too. Very similar to the one I put in B, but it is slightly worse. It's more squarish, harder to pick up. It's like, hmm, it's in flush with the wall below, so there's like nothing sticking out that you can pick up. So I'm gonna put this to C, probably lower below the next one. So this is the worst one so far. Ooh, next one. We have a pooper. I can tell you that. No, little spoiler there. Now, if you look at this one, you might think that looks very close to this one on A. So it might just be in an A, but you could not be more wrong. And shout out to the lady that's straight out demonstrating it in the picture. Uh, she's using all her force, all her strength, and she opened that what? A good half a centimeter, bruh? Block lab. Not even a mail is fitting through. You know what I mean? Bro, when that snaps back, if she let go right now, that letter is cut in half. So I think for that reason, I'm gonna put it in made me quit, because these, there's something you just know, they're very stiff, very hard to open, bro. There's some letterboxes, they're literally impossible to broken. They're so rusty, they just ooh, bro. Like I've done this job like 2 or 3 years ago. It's been a while, where I'm getting all these PTSDs and memories back. Crazy. Alright, this is a different angle to look at things though. This next one. This is in theory the same as the one we have in A, but as you can see, it's an apartment building, so you have a lot, you have rows, you have 2D arrays. The rate at which you get is very high. I don't know this. But on the other hand, you have stuff to because you have to go around edges. So when you're doing this, usually magazines and notes will be back up a bunch, specifically just because you don't have to take on with magazine dash change looking here, it'll be lazy, and the magazines and notes are now separately like if it's separate, the way to go is like actually just put in order. I don't know, weird. But when it's like yeet, dude, I'm yapping. What? Okay, basically, I don't know. I think it's gonna be A, but above this one. A above this one. Because it's just so satisfying. Once you get into flow and you just like, dude, you're doing it in your head. You're on one of those compilations where workers work really fast, like boss music in the background, and you just flawlessly going through 60 houses in a minute. So there's something to it for sure. Now the next one, the next two, as a matter of fact, are my favorites. And I touched up on this a little bit with the previous S. Another one of those that doesn't have any opening, any trapdoor, any door whatsoever. It's not just a hole, it would have on one side, like on the bottom, if it's a horizontal slit, then on the bottom or on the top, it would have like brushes. There would be like a line of brushes, and just to provide a little bit of resistance, so I don't know, the debris can't fly in. So you just push through that, hella satisfying. I think both of these, the vertical and the horizontal slit, have to go in S. Now, one correction I would make about these pictures is it is kind of rare you would find these if you really analyze it. Is you can see it's on a pillar in front of the house, right? It's not where the house starts, but where the house residency starts. Usually, you would have these letterboxes right next to the door, and when you put the stuff in, it literally falls on the ground, like in a little box inside the house. So they wouldn't have this far out. Maybe Dutch people are lazy. Who knows? But both of these are gonna go in S, and I do have to say I prefer the horizontal one slightly more, and I think the horizontal one is gonna have to go first of S. The horizontal slit is my favorite all time. We've got a last letterbox on the line, and this one is a really annoying one. This one is it looks similar to this one, but the one good thing about this is the door is not flush with the rest of the wall. So at no point you really have to put your finger in, and worst case the paper will slide down. I think I'm gonna put this in B. And wow, that is a crazy distribution. That is not a distribution you usually expect, you know. That is it for my tier list of letterboxes here in Netherlands, Amsterdam. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.